What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Diego's Garage. Today we're going to be installing a Kicker sound system. Ain't nothing to it but to do it, so let's get to it.
You're goddamn right.
Alright, so what I got here is Kicker's PTRTP power downfiring subwoofer. It has a 12-inch Kicker Comp RT with a 12-inch radiator sub. So with that 12-inch radiator and that 12-inch Comp RT subwoofer, it's a small box. So it acts like a big giant subwoofer box, so that radiator helps it. And it's in a small package. The box is sturdy. You guys seen videos where these guys are standing in it, jumping on it, and also space saving in the car, which is great for the Camaro. It also has a built-in 500 watt amp on the side, which is really convenient. Also saves space in the car. Don't have to hook up an amp to it. So this is like already engineered and built and compatible with the sub, so that works great. The kit also came with a wiring kit. You know, you got your positive, you got your negative, you got your RCAs, you got your fuse, everything you need to hook up, and then this blue wire to hook up on the back of your stereo deck, which I have is a CP71-W. It's like one of the first videos I made on YouTube on my channel. So it's pretty convenient, it's pretty nice. It came with everything I need. Also the speakers, 6.5 inch for the front doors and then for the back of the car. So this will really wake up the car, the sound system and all that. Has your wiring hookup, so it's nice and easy and a breeze to put on. Here, let me flip the subwoofer so y'all can see the Comp RT. Here it is flipped on its side. 12-inch Comp RT subwoofer, 12-inch radiator. Like I said, it's a small box, but that radiator is gonna help that subwoofer act like if it's in a big box. You know, it's a perfect fit for the Camaro. I'm gonna put it right behind the seats on that ledge right there, where you're in between where the seats are and where the T-tops go. I did find a grommet. It's like hitting in there. That's where I'm gonna run the wires through to get to the battery. There's the battery. I'm gonna mount it right there. When I mount it, hopefully the screws doesn't hit the gas tank. I'm gonna double check if there's clearance. But yeah, sorry for all the mess. I'm currently changing out the suspension on my car. So I'm waiting for that in the mail. Other than that, we can keep going forward with the subwoofer installation while I wait for the suspension setup. I did notice there are some little speakers in the back hatch right here, so the kit didn't came with that. So later on I'll upgrade it. But basically my plan is to hook up the subwoofer right here, mount it, run the wires through the passenger side of thing, underneath the carpet, into the firewall, into the battery. The kit does come with a knob, the subwoofer control volume or level, so it's pretty convenient. So I'm gonna run that wire through the driver and like Velcro it right here somewhere underneath the panel. I do gotta take off my CP-71W stereo deck, single DIN. Honestly, it's been holding up pretty good. You know, it is a Walmart brand exclusive. But it's working great. You know, touchscreen works great. Apple CarPlay is very convenient. Everything in the small package, like the double DIN, unlike the double DINs. But yeah, let's get it going. I'm just gonna knock out the speakers first. So I do gotta take off the door panels and all that. Let's get it going. Taking off the panel is pretty easy. All you gotta take off is the connectors and the light bulb off of the control panel, the window switch, the lock switch. Then you gotta take off a screw here, a screw there, 2 screws there, 2 screws right here, one right here, and another one on here. And then you take off your lock switch, this little part right here. And it's hanging down by clips all around the door panel, and just pull it off. Alright, got the panel off, exposing the speaker. It looks like it has some, someone already replaced the speakers before my time, before I owned it. So there's 4 Phillips, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna find out what brand it is. Doesn't say in the front. Let me take that off real quick. Alright, got the old speaker off. So it turns out it's an old Alpine speaker, so someone's been in here before I did and replaced them. Already hooked up my Kicker speaker on it. Already wired it up. See if it works. Works good. Alright, cool. Got the speaker installed. Also installed the grill on over the speaker to protect it. Hopefully it fits with the panel on. But yeah, pretty much just wired it up, positive and negative. I use these solder seal wire connectors with a torch to shrink them, but connect it right up. Pretty much just put your panel back on and repeat it on the other side. Alright, cool. Got both door speakers on, panels on, all nice and hooked up. Now I'm gonna tackle the rear seat speakers. So I already took off the stock one right there. And so my kit came with these connectors, these wires. Pretty convenient, just plug it in and you just plug it into the speaker right there in those tails. Just gonna hook it up, mount it down, and see if this protector fits or not. Maybe, maybe not. If not, I'll just delete it. Just run the mesh on. Let's get it going. Alright, got the rear seat speakers on. Here's the passenger side, tying them down with a 7mm socket. And then on this side as well. There you go. Unfortunately, I can't put the guard on. It's just too thick, so I'm just slap the mesh on there. We're good to go. So pretty much we're done on the speaker side of things. Sounds good. Now I just need that bass. Just gotta wire it up first. Go from there. Alright, I got everything hooked up to the block that connects to the subwoofer. Come on, positive, negative, and remote that goes to the back of the stereo. Got it all set up right here for now. Gotta route the positive to the grommet in the front of the car. You'll see right now later in the next clip. Right now I'm gonna try to hook up the ground. I did find a hole right there. I'm gonna bolt it up right there, go from there. Alright, so I poked the hole in the grommet. I don't know if you guys can see here, let me shine a light. Kinda, you can kinda see it. You see where the antenna's at, the line. So the plan is, so I poked the hole with the knife on the grommet from the inside, and then I got this antenna, stuck it in the grommet. Then I taped up the end of the other end of the antenna with the wire, so that in theory, if I pull it out, I should get the wire in. Like so. Just like that. Alright, fast forward. I connected the fuse. Just cut the wire in half, bolt it up on this end, bolt it up on that end. I connected to the battery. So now I can connect the subwoofer in the back. That way I have power. Also, in the inside of things, for the blue wire, what I ended up doing is splicing it, adding the crimper on here. Now I gotta this end over here just connected, so in theory it should turn on with the amp. Let me connect it real quick. Alright, connected the blue wire to the subwoofer, RCA's as well. Already got the subwoofer on there for mock-up. Let's turn on the car, see if it works. It's powering up right now. Should connect anytime right now. Hey, it works. There's a light. I put the knob here. Oh shit. Oh, the mock-up worked, guys. Everything works, all the wiring, everything connected to the back of the stereo deck, RCAs, blue wire, positive ran through to the grommet, to the battery, ground connected to the side right there where the spare tire is. Let's check it out. Good connection. Goes down there to the grommet. Cool, I'm excited. This video doesn't do any justice with the sound, but it's very, very freaking bassy. I'm pretty proud of myself for, you know, doing all this. And I'm impressed with the little subwoofer right there for being a, you know, a 12 and a small box. Fits right perfect, you know, and I can still put my T-tops on there. But now it's all about cleaning up, tucking in all the wiring, putting all the wiring underneath the dash into the stereo deck in the back there, and making it clean as possible. Also mounting the box down. That's gonna be a challenge because the gas tank is right there. I'm gonna see if there's any clearance. If not, then I gotta find a different way because I don't want this thing falling when I'm braking or something. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the results. Let's clean it up. I'm gonna clean it up right now, tuck in all the wires, and you'll guys see the finished result. Alright, next day, I tucked in all the wires underneath the carpet, the RCA, the blue cable, and the bass adjuster, low and high. Go up here into the underneath the steering wheel and into the deck, and then the positive wire for the subwoofer goes down underneath the carpet. Tucked it all in, and then into the grommet. Also, I tucked it in all the way here as well in the back seats underneath the carpet. There it goes that way, right there on the passenger side of things of the subwoofer. Now I have to mount the subwoofer. Thing is, my gas tank is right here. I looked at clearance by removing this rubber grommet. See if I could take it off real quick. Anyways, I took the clearance right there. I took out the rubber grommet, and my gas tank is literally right there. So I don't want to risk drilling into the metal and puncturing a hole, or else you're gonna get fumes and a bad day. So what I'm gonna do is get some plywood, cut this out. I measured 30 by 16 inches. What I'm gonna do is put 3M tape all around it, maybe some in the middle as well, and then put it on top where the metal is at, that hump right there, and then put the carpet over it, and put the subwoofer on and mount it with these mounts here. So that's the plan. I feel like it's gonna be sturdy enough. You know, the carpet's just gonna be draping over. Plywood's gonna be 3M taped. Should be good. It's one of the best tapes around. Let's go ahead and cut the plywood off. Alright, got my plywood cut out. 3M tape around it. It's pretty on there. It's not going anywhere. Now I just gotta take off the red strips off and then just center it right there in the middle of the car, right above the gas tank. It should be right sturdy. Alright, cool. Got the plywood in place right underneath the subwoofer. You can see there. Got it mounted down with some screws, wood screws. There. There. I also did some slits right there in the carpet to run the wires through for a little bit more cleaner work. But yeah, this is not going nowhere. But yeah, the 3M holds in place with the plywood onto the car on the metal, so I don't have to worry about for it to, like, you know, slip off and fall in here, or when I braked hard it will fall over there. You know, so it's in place, it's mounted, works great. Everything's hooked up. All I gotta do, you know, turn on the car, listen to some music, some hard bass, you know, some rock, hip hop, whatever, and just cruise. You know, I did measure it center to center, make it nice and center with subwoofer. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with the results. I'm just waiting on the shocks. I am gonna remove it to once those shocks come in so I can install them. They install right there and right there. So I gotta flip the carpet back again. But everything's already made, the holes are already made. So all I have to do once I'm done putting the shocks on, just put the carpet back over, subwoofer on there, screw it back in, put those panels back on, you know, and then pretty much it. You know, I'm able to utilize my spare tire. You know, a lot of people, they would mount their amp in there and delete the spare tire, which I don't want. You never know what's gonna happen when you get a flat tire. There's your spare tire just in case. Also, like, I could put my T-tops on there in place when I want to ride with no T-tops on. So I'm pretty happy with the results. I love that this Kicker subwoofer has a built-in amp, 500 watts. So it comes all together and it sounds freaking good too. Alright, cool. We are done with the install with the subwoofer. Came out great. Hooked up nice. Sounds great. And I love how it sits in the car. And it sounds way better compared to before. That's gonna do it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe for more Diego's Garage videos. See you guys in the next one. Peace.